Yo guys, what is good and what's going on, everybody? Your boy BLSG back at it again for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play. That's right, ladies and gents, we're back for another one here tonight on the second of a back-to-back and game 205 of this 5-game road trip, ladies and gentlemen. As tonight, after taking care of the Miami Heat last night on this part of the second of the back-to-back, we now take on a rival in the Western Conference now, as tonight we take on the Dallas Mavericks, the duo of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. We take them on tonight in Dallas in the second game of this 5-game road trip. This should be a good game like it was last night. Hopefully the Sixers can find a way to come out with the win. But, you know, we won the first one last night. We might be a little exhausted tonight. Joel Embiid is back in action tonight. So we're going to see what happens tonight with these guys and see if they can get another win on the second of a back-to-back before preparing for their game on Saturday, where they will take on the Milwaukee Bucks for the third game of this road trip in an even more competitive contest on Saturday, and where the Sixers look to grab another win in this one tonight. Will they grab it tonight? We're going to find out tonight, man. Shout out to everyone that's already coming through up into the chat, man. We got 4 people in here. Appreciate you guys. If you're not done so, man, hit that like button on the stream and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. And everyone share out the streets so we can bring more viewers up in the chat. You guys know how we roll as always, so let's get down to business. Music producer! That music's great! Let's go to cut the beat! Thank you! Alright. Way to cut that and let me talk. Again, guys, per the usual, got some background noise, so had to zip that for a little bit. So now, like I was saying, let's roll through the chat before we get started. SC Sports Talk being the first one in here, pretty much has been the first one in here. As always, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. And I see what you're putting in the chat, man. Go Dallas, beat Philly, go Luka. I see it, man. I know he hates the Sixers, except for when they are up against one team in the NBA. Hey, we respect all the fans here. I know he's a Warriors fan, but you know what? It is what it is, man. We respect all the fans here as long as no one is toxic, no one's spamming, no one's showing disrespect, anyone like that. We welcome all fans here. Luke and Kyrie are going to ball out tonight versus the Philadelphia 76ers from the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. We're going to find out, man. You know, I definitely see them having a nice performance tonight. But besides those two, when you take those two out, who is really their team? Who is really their team? If you take those two out, those two could combine for like 80 points tonight, maybe like 75 is what those two could combine for, maybe somewhere to 50 to 60. That's what those two could combine for tonight. I don't know, to be completely honest, but apart from that, man, who's going to help him out? Who's going to be that third option for Dallas now that Jalen Brunson's gone? Who's going to be that third option for the Mavs? Also, Kyrie Irving. You know, when the Nets ended up trading Kyrie Irving, I feel like the Dallas Mavericks easily won the Kyrie Irving trade. And, you know, he's definitely going to be a great second option to Luka Doncic up to this point in the season and up to the rest of the way that he is going to be with the Mavs. So we're going to see what happens tonight, man. But this should be a good game by any means. Love your YouTube channel. Hope you keep posting great content in here. I'm gonna keep trying my best. SG Sports Talk. Appreciate you for all the support, man. The Milwaukee Bucks got the 139-117 win over the Atlanta Magic yesterday, and they have already won 16 in a row, and they're playing at a whole different level with Giannis. Yeah, absolutely. One of the most dominant players in the game, man. That's all I'm going to say about that. As the starting lineups come in for both teams, for the Philadelphia 76ers is James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, and Joel Embiid. For the Dallas Mavericks is Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Reggie Bullock, Josh Green, and Dwight Powell for the starting lineups for both the Philadelphia 76ers and the Dallas Mavericks. MC, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. So let's go Sixers. You already know it is MC. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Appreciate you for coming through. As the tip is underway, Sixers win the tip, and here we go. Maxey with the ball gets it over to James Harden, over to Joel Embiid. Embiid guarded by Dwight Powell. Embiid at the top of the key gets it over to Harden. Harden coming inside. Again, dropping it up to Embiid, and Embiid puts it up for 2, and it's good. Good start for Joel Embiid, just 22 seconds in. Here we go with Luka Doncic bringing the ball on the floor. Gets it over to Kyrie Irving, over to Luka Doncic. Doncic back to Kyrie. Kyrie Irving coming inside, pulling it up for 2, and it's good for Kyrie Irving to start. Here we go. James Harden with the ball gets it over to Joel Embiid. Embiid back to Harden. Harden going to his right. Harden back to Embiid. Embiid pump faking. Embiid putting it up for 2. And it's good for Joel Embiid. Nice jumper by Joel Embiid right there on the fading jump shot. Here we go. There's Kyrie Irving with the ball guarded by James Harden. Kyrie dropping it off to Dwight Powell, and that is missed. And Powell's guarded again by Embiid, but it doesn't matter, as Embiid hesitated to try to not take any fouls and get a foul call on him early on. It's a 4-4 game. Maxey on the pass to Harden, back to Maxey. Maxey driving. Maxey putting it up for 2, and it is good for Tyrese Maxey, who gets the roll. Welcome back to the starting lineup, Tyrese Maxey. Luka Doncic with the ball, guarded by James Harden. Doncic backing in. Doncic going to fade for 2 on this one, and it's good for Luka Doncic. So far, no defense being played early on by either team, as we can clearly see so far in this one. Maxey curling with the ball right now, guarded by Kyrie Irving. Maxey looking, gets it out to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Bullock, gets it over to Maxey. Maxey pump faking, now taking the deep 3. It's going to go off the top of the backboard, going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Mavericks basketball. Here goes Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic passing it out to Kyrie Irving in the corner for 3, and it's good for Kyrie Irving. You can't beat this team without 3-pointers, man. You cannot beat this team without 3-pointers. Let's go. Here we go. Embiid with the ball, gets it over to James Harden. Harden putting it up for 2, no good. But a foul is going to be called against the Dallas Mavericks. In particular, can't tell who it's going to be on because they're just going to show another play. Looks like, did they call it on Luka? I think they called it on Luka Doncic. Yes, they did call it on Luka Doncic, so. James Harden to go to the line here to shoot 2 free throws. First one at the line for Harden is good. Bruce Hart, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Worked 14 hours today and just got back. Hey, appreciate you for coming back and tuning in, Bruce. Definitely a much better and earlier time for today than what you normally do, man. I know this is a 7:30 game, but still. As the second one is good, the line for James Harden, and now Luka Doncic will bring it down the floor. Doncic has it popped up in the air. It's going to be a foul against the Sixers, I think. Again, man, as Luka Doncic inbounds it to Dwight Powell. Powell staying at the top of the key, gets it over to Doncic, who pump fakes on Tucker. Doncic lobbing it up for Powell. It's going to be a foul called against the Sixers. I know that. Again, I can't tell who they called it on. Tony Kate, Scott, and Noah Denavi would definitely doing a much better job of this game because they would announce who the foul calls would be on and all that good stuff. As Powell's the ball, gets it over to Kyrie Irving. Irving gets it inside, puts it up for 2, no good, and James Harden gets the rebound. Harden looking for his options, guarded by Kyrie Irving. Harden looking, going to his right. Harden coming inside. Harden kicking it out to Tucker. Tucker coming inside. Tucker gets it out to Maxey. Maxey kicking it out to Harden. Lobbing it up to Embiid. Embiid backing up, fading for 2. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Luka Doncic. Doncic lobbing it up, and Embiid says, get that weak stuff out of here. That's not going in for an alley-oop any day of the week. Harden looking for his options, getting it up, and then it goes. It's Tobias Harris. Let's go. Let's go. Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic taking a three from the wing, and it's good for Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is money. Gotta defend that, man. Gotta defend him. Harden has the ball. Harden gets it over to Joel Embiid, saying, get out of my way, Dwight Powell. You can't match up with me, and you can't match up with anyone. Anything you guys could do, we could do better. Luka Doncic with the ball, guarded by Tyrese Maxey. Doncic putting it up for two and almost made the floater. The foul's going to be called, I do believe it's going to be called on Tyrese Maxey. Top 5 Dallas Mavericks all-time are Mariah Powell, Jason Kidd, Porzingis, and Dirk Nowitzki. Well, you better have Dirk Nowitzki number 1, and you better not have him number 5. Smash the like button. Appreciate that, Bruce. Also say go Sixers. Yes, sir. First one on the line is good for Luka Doncic. Dirk Nowitzki will go down as one of the greatest international basketball players for the Dallas Mavericks, hailing from Germany. Facts. Feel the sure way to win this game is for Doc to put Dedmon in and foul Luka extremely hard and teach him a lesson. I think Dedmon's still out, Bruce Harper. I don't think he's playing tonight. Second one was missed by Luka Doncic. Maxey tried to put a simple layup in for two, but that was swatted away. Doncic taking a deep three. That's no good, and Embiid says, give me the rebound. As he tosses it over to Harden. Harden guarded by Doncic. Harden around the screen. Harden coming inside. Harden kicking out to Harris. Harris guarded by Powell. Harris putting it up for two, and it's good for Tobias Harris. Let's go. Here we go. Here's Doncic with the ball. Gets over to Kyrie Irving. Irving coming inside, putting it up for two, and it's good for Kyrie Irving. There's just no defense tonight whatsoever from either side. And I know you might say that block, but that was like the only big play. That one big swat from Dallas. Harris taking another two, and it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Mavs. Dwight Powell with the rebound, getting it over to Luka Doncic. Doncic battling against Tucker. Doncic pump faking, putting it up for two, and it's good for Luka Doncic. But Doc Rivers is yet to take a timeout yet, which I'm honestly surprised, honestly. As Harden has the ball, Harden going to take a three from the wing, and it's good for James Harden. What a response from the Beard. What a response. What a way to respond, man. Josh Green gets it over to Kyrie Irving. Irving around the screen. Irving taking another three, and it's good for Kyrie Irving in response again. Doc Rivers is probably about to start standing up and saying, let's go. We've got to start moving here. Let's go. I was looking at Jason Kidd on the opposite bench. Harden kicking it out to PJ Tucker, and that was intercepted by Kyrie Irving. It's looking like a transition take foul against Dallas. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're calling here. Shocker, Luka Doncic is over here shooting some free throws. Even though they don't count. He's like, I'll just shoot him just because I don't care. It's like the old Pistons. I hated them, but they knew how to play physical basketball and win. Are you talking about like the Isaiah Thomas days and Dennis Rodman days, man? So those days, the Pistons were nasty. I feel that would send a message to the league not to mess with us unless you want to pay the price of getting knocked out. Facts. Corey Childs, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Says Sixers better win. Hey, on the second of a back-to-back, man, you know, we're going to be exhausted, you know. We're still going to be tired from last game, but, you know, let's keep the energy moving, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Have Durga number one. Yeah, he's easily number one in Mavs history. best player of all time is Kobe Bryant. It's MJ, man, but Kobe Bryant is a top 5 NBA player of all time. Demon is still out, which, yes, he is. Have a different player that sits deep on the bench to do the dirty work. Otherwise, Luka will dominate when the Mavs have the ball. If anyone's going to be doing it since Dedmon's not playing, it's Paul Reed. Paul Reed is going to be the one doing it against Luka Doncic when we need him. But at the same time, if you have him on the floor at the same time as Dwight Powell, that's going to be enough for a matchup, unless if you're going to put Tobias Harris on Dwight Powell or even George Niang if he has to come in, and you're going to put Paul Reed on Luka. Said yes those days. Yeah. The Dennis Rodman days, the Isaiah Thomas days, those days were nasty. Those days were insane. I think maybe, wasn't there like someone else who played for them, like Billy Donovan or something? There were players back in the day that played for the Pistons. I know that. I know Isaiah Thomas did. I know Dennis Rodman did. I'm trying to think of still who played in the Dallas days, like the good old days. I only know Isaiah Thomas and Dennis Rodman. So it actually looks like it's going to be a foul against the Sixers, and the transition take foul that I was talking about, it looks like it's going to be on P.J. Tucker. And so, yes, it will be a transition take foul on P.J. Tucker. Almost halfway in, and we already have DeAnthony Melton checking into the game here for the Sixers in replacement of Tyrese Maxey, it looks like. And the transition take foul free throw was missed by Kyrie Irving, so it will stay 20-17, and Dallas will stay ahead by 3 points with 6:07 left in the first. We'll see what Melton can do, man. But Dallas will also get possession as well. So we need some defense, like right now. Kyrie Irving has the ball, gets it over to Dwight Powell, over to Luka Doncic. Doncic gets it over to Kyrie Irving. Irving gets it over to Reggie Bullock, gets it over to Luka Doncic. Doncic guarded by James Harden. Doncic still looking. Doncic looking for years. Gets it over to Bullock, who puts it up for 2, and it's no good, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Sixers ball. Tobias Harris was about to get it, and he said, I'm not going to grab it, because otherwise it's possibly out of bounds on me. And he made the right decision right there. As Harden passes it over to Embiid. Harden trying to set up the offense, even though Embiid has the ball. Embiid gets it over to Harden. Harden back out to Tucker. Tucker over to Melton. Melton pump faking. Melton kicking it out to Harris in the corner for 3, and it's good. Tobias Harris. Huge when it matters for Toby. He's having a great first quarter, man. I like what I'm seeing from Tobias early on. Here we go. There's Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic guarded by James Harden. Doncic with about 5 minutes to go. Doncic around the screen. Doncic going step back, fading 2. It's no good, and Tobias Harris gets the rebound. Harris gets it over to James Harden. Harden around Doncic. Tries to get it over to Embiid, and that's taken away. Dwight Powell on the pass to Doncic. Putting it up for 2, and it's good. For Luka Doncic, and I do believe he did get the foul call as well. First quarter points, season average for Luka Doncic is almost 12 points a game at 11.9. Tonight, so far in the first quarter, he's already got 10 points. Make it 11 now. It's a 23-20 game, man. We got to stay with him. As Embiid gets it over to Melton, over to Harden, who was wide open, and Doncic goes over to guard him. Tries to get it over to Embiid, and that's a turnover. Doncic picks it up. Doncic gets it over to Irving, over to Tim Hardaway for three, and it's good for Tim Hardaway. Jeez, dude. Come on. Come on, guys. We need to pick this up on offense, man. We got to play some defense, too. Come on, let's go. Embiid with the ball, guarded by Davis Bertans. Gets it over to Harden, back to Embiid, and Embiid trying to bulldoze his way. Puts it up for two, and it's good. Plus the foul. Joel Embiid going to the line for one more. Let's go. Let's go, man. Complete this three-point play, Embiid. Come on now. Come on, Joel. How do you miss the free throw? Free throw was missed by Embiid, unfortunately. 4 minutes left to go in the first. Doncic with the ball, passing it to Josh Green. Josh Green loses it. Melton picks it up. Melton officially picks it up, and the foul will be called on Josh Green. We're going to need Tucker to take a few shots on this game, man. As Embiid gets it over to Harden. Harden trying to bulldoze his way, and it's good for James Harden. Let's go, man. Let's stay with them here. Let's go. Doncic with the ball. Guarded by Harden, taking a three. And it's good for Luka Doncic. And I love Luka Doncic, man. Don't get me wrong. As a non-Philadelphia 76ers player, I love Luka Doncic. Pause, but we just gotta defend him, dude. We can't be letting Doncic get all these easy shots. And Embiid kicking it out to Jalen McDaniels in the corner for three, and it's no good. It's gonna be rebounded by the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic bringing the ball on the other end. Doncic around the screen. Doncic out to Bertans for three. That's way short, and Melton gets the rebound. Melton looking for his options. Melton taking a three from the wing. And that's no good. It's going to be picked up by Embiid. Embiid trying to put it in. And a foul will be called against the Mavs. Embiid will have the line to shoot two after these commercials. Hey, we got some people that haven't been here in a long time, man. Starting out with these people. What's going on, man? Appreciate you for coming through. So Kyrie's going to kill us. Well, so far, man, Kyrie Irving so far, let me look at the Mavs box score. Irving's already got 10 points right now. He's honestly shooting well. But, if Dallas is going to win this game, they need that third option. And only 5 other points have come from players outside of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. 2 of them came by Dwight Powell, and the other 3 came from Tim Hardaway. So, if they don't have that third option tonight, man, then I still like our chances at winning this thing. Appreciate you for coming through. Ease up, people. Hit that like button if you have not done so, my guy. I appreciate you for coming through the stream. Share this out with everyone that you know, man. Star Wars 99, another one that hasn't been here in quite some time. What's going on, man? Appreciate you for coming through. Said Juju Smith-Schuster is getting A.J. Brown's attention. Yes, you best believe he is, man. Keep doing your thing, A.J. Brown. Keep jawing at the TikTok boy. Keep jawing at Juju Smith-Schuster, man. But Stars 99, man, appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Hit that like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. And share this out with everyone you know, man. Share this out. Let's bring all the people in here. Also, shout out to the 6. Salute to the 6 people, man, which means we should have 6 likes on this stream right now, which we only have 3. We got We have half of the likes right now compared to the people. Now we got 4. Perfect. Guys, keep supporting this and keep sharing this out with everyone that you know. I'm telling you guys, though, man, if Dallas does not have that third option, I like our chances of winning this. You know, Bullock has taken only 1 jump shot. Dwight Powell only 1 for 2. Josh Green not even taking a jumper yet. Then Maxi Kleber 0 for 1, and then Tim Hardaway only with 3 points right now. So again, man, if they don't have that third option, I like our chances. TB1, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, man. So I hit the like button. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming through, TB1. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Reese might be playing tomorrow. Hey, best of luck to him tomorrow in spring training, man, because I saw that the Phillies got killed today, 15-3 by the Boston Red Sox. So we're going to see what happens for tomorrow's game. First one was good by Embiid, and so was the second. So Embiid goes 2 for 2 on this trip to the free throw line. Here we go. Here's Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic, guarded by Melton, gets it out to Tim Hardaway. Out to Christian Wood for 3, and it's good for Christian Wood. Christian Wood is also going to have a nice game, man. That's going to be the third option for Dallas. As James Harden has the ball, Harden looking, gets it out to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Bertans. Embiid putting it up for 2, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Luka Doncic. Doncic getting it over to Tim Hardaway. Hardaway putting it up for 2, and it's no good, and Embiid's going to get the rebound. Let's go. Get some points here. Harden with the ball. Harden going up the baseline, and he's going to be fouled by number 0, and that's going to be Justice Holiday. I forgot he was on Dallas, man. I was like, who is number 0 for Dallas? And I just heard them say Justice Holiday's name. I completely forgot he was on the Mavs. But Harden off to a nice start, man. 7 points, 6 assists, 2 for 2 from the field. Add on to your stat line, Harden. Let's go. First one at the line is good for James. Let's make it 8 points for James Harden in the quarter. As Paul Reed's going to check into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers, and I do believe Niang is in this game as well. Keep in mind, guys, Niang did not get any playing time last game, so looking for something out of Georgia is the case that he is in right now. And the second one by James Harden is good as well. You have Kyrie Irving on the bench right now, so Luka Doncic is still in, though. That's the number 1 threat, and their number 2 on the floor right now is Christian Wood. Again, guys, Niang did not get any playing time yesterday. Luka Doncic with the ball, guarded by Paul Reed. Reed's going to get scrappy on Doncic early on. Doncic dribbling. Doncic getting around Paul Reed. Doncic putting it up for 2. And it's good. But they call an offensive foul on Luka Doncic. It looked like for a second that Paul Reed got absolutely cooked. But instead, or rather that was George Niang. And Luka Doncic wants that to be overturned, but looks like he's not going to get it. Don't even tell me they're challenging this, dude. Do not even tell me they're challenging this. They're challenging this, aren't they? You see the game cast. They probably want a strategy to... It's either going to be a challenge or it's going to be a strategy to get out of that offensive foul trouble. That's Luka's second of the game. That's Luka Doncic's second of the game. Did your painter look good yesterday? I'll have to check out the box score, man, from yesterday's game. Your smoke goes faster now? Yeah, because of the pitch clock that they have. All right, so Jason Kidd is challenging this for the Mavs. And it is going to be, looks like it's going to be a successful challenge. We have Luka Doncic interacting with our bench. Luka, get away from our bench, dude. Seriously. Stop talking with our bench. Stop talking to our bench, Luka. What do you want from our bench? Looks like it is a successful challenge, so the Sixers will take the ball. It might have been Doc Rivers challenging this, to be honest. As Harden kicks it out to Niang, who takes a three, and it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Melton out to Harden for three, and it's good for James Harden. Let's go, James. James is out to play in the first quarter, man. Let's go. I want this the whole game, James Harden. If we could do that, that'd be fantastic. Luka Doncic with the ball, guarded by George Niang. Doncic coming inside. Doncic kicking it out to Kleber over to Hardaway for three, and it's good. I think it was Hardaway. Yeah, that was Tim Hardaway for three. As Harden with the ball at the top of the key gets it over to Jalen McDaniels for two, and it's good. What a response by Jalen McDaniels. Here we go. Here's Luka Doncic to the ball. Doncic gets it over to Maxi Kleber. Kleber guarded by McDaniels gets it over to Doncic. Doncic going step back two over McDaniels, and it's good. Or rather, make that a step back three. I don't know why I said step back two. That's on me. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic already cooking with 17 points. Harden guarded by Justice Holiday. Harden setting up the offense. Harden coming inside. Harden looking. Harden going step back three. And it's good for James Harden plus the foul. James Harden's going to the line for one more to make this a chance at a 1-point game and to complete the 4-point play. What a beautiful shot by James Harden. Oh, get that Luka Doncic one out of my face, dude. Show that one. Yeah. Let's go. Beautiful shot by the Beard. Jason making a 4-point play and a 1-point game with 13.7 seconds left. What a high-scoring first quarter we got here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Harden's got 15 points. He's shooting really well so far. I like what I'm seeing out of James right now. Man, he's got 15 points, 7 assists, 3 of 3 from three-point range. I like it, Harden. I like it, James. I'm liking it right now. Free throw for Harden is good, and it is a 1-point game, 38-37. But you never know, man. This team can launch up some crazy shot. They got lots of time. Luka Doncic has the ball, guarded by Daniel House Jr. Now Paul Reed gets in on the action. Harden trying to pick up the ball from Luka Doncic. Fails to do so. I don't know if they called a jump ball or if they called a foul on somebody. Oh, Luka Doncic lost the ball, but he was able to get it back. It was a kickball on Daniel House Jr. As the inbound passes in to Christian Wood for three, no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, we got a good 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, as the Philadelphia 76ers are down by 1 to the Dallas Mavericks, 38-37 as we head to the second quarter with the Philadelphia 76ers down by just 1 point. But yeah, man, good start. Should grow a beard. We're not allowed to have facial hair in school, man. So I know facial hair is kind of coming back a little bit, but I'm unfortunately gonna have to shave that off. Our school doesn't allow facial hair for men, so unfortunately I can't have that. But in the second quarter, man, we're down by 1. I mean, I'll take that first quarter. We just play a little bit more defense. We contain Luka, Kyrie, and Christian Wood. We contain all 3 of them. We should be in pretty good positioning. I'm gonna see how Andrew Painter did yesterday. So go to Google again. Yeah, man, the Phillies got killed today. 15-3 against the Red Sox. Yeah, that was the game that ended up in a tie. Three hits allowed, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, 2 strikeouts by Connor Brogdon, 2 by Andrew Vasquez. You know, everyone's going to come along, man. I mean, Andrew Painter, you know, he's just a rookie, so he'll be fine. Why is their school not allow any facial hair? Because I go to a private school, man, and our school just doesn't allow facial hair. It's just what it says in the student handbook. Asia Robertson, what's going on? Asia, appreciate you for coming through. Say, hey, BLSG. What's going on, Asia? Hopefully you're doing well tonight on this Thursday evening. Hopefully everyone's doing well tonight, man, on this Thursday evening, man. Hopefully everyone's staying safe, you know. Hopefully everyone's doing well. But Asia Robertson, appreciate you for coming through. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Share this out with anyone that you know. Also, shout out to the 8 people in here, man. Appreciate you guys for all your support. Which means we should have 8 likes on this. But here we go, man. Start of the second quarter is about to begin. And the second quarter is underway. Kyrie Irving immediately back in the game here as he has the ball. Gets it over to Tim Hardaway. Hardaway guarded by McDaniels. Gets it out to Kyrie Irving. Irving guarded by Melton. Irving with the finger roll layup is good. All right, man. Let's stay with this team. Let's go. Maxey gets it over to Paul Reed. Back to Maxey. Maxey going to his right. Maxey gets it over to Niang. Back to Maxey. Maxey coming inside. Maxey putting it up for 2. And it's good for Tyrese Maxey. Plus the foul. Let's go. So it looks like we're running Tyrese Maxey with the second unit. Because Melton's on the bench tonight. I know that for sure. Looks like we're running Maxey with the second unit tonight, man. I think that's what we're doing. Well, not tonight, just right now. As the 3-point play is completed by Tyrese Maxey, we have a tie ball game here at 40 points apiece. Yeah, we're running Maxey with the second unit. As Kyrie Irving has the ball, Irving going to his right, guarded by Niang, gets it over to Hardaway. Out to Justice Holiday in the corner for 3. It's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Paul Reed. Over to McDaniels, over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton going to his left, taking a 3 from the wing. No good. Paul Reed trying to snag the rebound. McDaniels tries to, but that doesn't happen. That's going to be rebounded by Kyrie Irving. Irving guarded by Paul Reed, gets it over to Kleber, over to Wood in the corner for 3, and it's good for Christian Wood. This was the one I was worried about for Dallas as their third option, man. This is their third option tonight. Completely forgot they had Christian Wood as well. As Melton gets it out there to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey is going to lose the ball, but it actually went off of Kyrie Irving, so it is going to stay Sixers ball with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Facial hair makes people look more manly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But you know what? Rules are rules. Here we go. Maxey taking a 2-point jumper. No good. It's going to be Christian Wood with the rebound. Here we go. As Kyrie Irving gets it over to Christian Wood for 3. And it's no good. Niang picks it up, but a foul is called on the Sixers. As Christian Wood does fall, and he'll take 3 free throws at the line. Is Doc really going to challenge this? So they officially called it a foul on Paul Reed. First one of the line for Christian Wood is good. I did see some of the combine, Asia. I saw when I got home from school. First one was good at the line for Christian Wood. Davis Bertans will head to the bench. I do believe Reggie Bullock came back in for them. Second one at the line is no good. Actually, he might have missed the next 2. Because it was 3 free throws, because he did take a 3-pointer. As Maxey gets it over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton gets it over to Maxey. Or rather, that's Tobias Harris, I think. Harris kicking it out to Melton. Melton coming inside, driving, putting it up for 2, and he will be fouled. Foul's going to be called on Christian Wood. Do you do sports betting? Nah, I'm too young to do it, man, just as Asia says. I'm only 16, man. First one at the line is good for DeAnthony Melton. Second one at the line is also good for DeAnthony Melton. Just under 10 minutes left, and it's a 2-point game. Here we go. It's Kyrie Irving with the ball. Irving guarded by Paul Reed and DeAnthony Melton. And Paul Reed never gave Kyrie Irving space, so he's going to be called for the foul. Since December 5th, the Sixers have had a record of 28-10, which is one of, if not the best in the NBA. As Irving kicks it out to Bullock in the corner for 3, and it's airballed by Reggie Bullock, the former New York Knick. As Tobias Harris with the ball, Harris coming inside, looking for his options, kicking it out. Niang in the corner for 3, and it's no good by George Niang. It's going to be rebounded by Justice Holiday. We'll get it over to Tim Hardaway. Hardaway guarded by Melton gets it over to Christian Wood. Wood gets it over to Reggie Bullock. Bullock over to Wood. Wood coming inside. Wood putting it up for 2, and it's good for Christian Wood plus the foul. I think that's going to be number 3 tonight on Paul Reed. And yes, it will. Get him out of the game, Doc. Let's either play Jalen McDaniels at small ball center or go. Or bring Embiid back in. Do something. Or even bring Montrezl Harrell back in. Or even bring Montrezl Harrell in this game, Doc. I don't care. But get Paul Reed out, dude. He's on 3 fouls right now. All right, Montrezl Harrell is in. Doc is not ready to put Embiid back in yet. Because, I mean, it's only 2:45 into the second quarter. So Montrezl is going to have to play for the time being. As Melton has the ball, the free throw was good, by the way, for Christian Wood, I do believe. Maybe the free throw was good for Christian Wood as Tobias Harris tried to dunk it, but Christian Wood ended up blocking it. But what was a goaltend? And it almost went in two for Tobias Harris, so they're gonna give him the points, I think. Here we go. Here's somebody shooting in for two. No good. It's going to be rebounded by the Sixers. Harris with the ball. Harris coming inside. And what was that pass, Tobias, honestly? As Anthony Melton places it out of bounds, it's going to be Mavericks ball. Here goes Kyrie Irving with the ball. Irving gets it over to Hardaway. Hardaway, guarded by Harris, takes a three, and it's no good for Tim Hardaway. It's going to be rebounded by Montrezl Harrell. We'll get it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey taking it all the way to the rack, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. Kyrie Irving will bring it down the floor for the Mavs. Irving going to his left, gets it over to Bullock, back to Irving. Irving guarded by Melton, gets it over to Bullock, taking a three. That is offense going to be rebounded by the Sixers. Maxey with the ball gets over to Niang, over to Tobias Harris, and that's a turnover as he lost the ball. Irving tries to pass it to Hardaway, but it'll be a kickball on the Sixers, I do believe. Here we go. The inbound pass is in. Christian Wood with the ball right now in the inbound pass. Guarded by D'Anthony Melton. Wood coming inside, putting up for two, and it's way off target. And it's going to be picked up by the Sixers. By Montrezl Harrell over to Maxey, over to Melton for three, and it's good for D'Anthony Melton to tie us up at 47. Timeout called by Dallas. My mom has breast cancer. Yeah, I did hear that. Bleacher says sorry to hear that Asia Roberson praying for you in our prayer group. Facts. Prayers up to your mom, Asia Roberson. Prayers up. Let her come through this battle. Backdrop's getting better. Appreciate that. Thank you for Major Roberson. That's right. Tim Hardaway Jr. is the son of NBA legend Tim Hardaway, who played with Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond on Run TMC, and I hope his dad is in the stands watching his son play. Facts. As Tim Hardaway puts it up and puts it in for two to have Dallas regain the lead. As Harris gets it over to James Harden. Harden gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris gets it over to Montrezl Harrell. Back to Harden. As Embiid's getting ready to get back in. Harden gets over to Montrezl Harrell, puts it up for two, and it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Christian Wood. Christian Wood is a huge asset to the Mavs bench as well. As Kyrie Irving spins around to Anthony Melton, puts it up, misses the shot, but will be fouled and will head to the free throw line. Kyrie Irving will head to the line here to shoot two free throws. After the first free throw, I'm going to assume that's when Joel Embiid is going to get back in for the Sixers. First one at the line is good for Kyrie Irving. And Embiid will check back in and will go to the backcourt. Before he does talk to Dan Burke. Here we go, Kyrie Irving to go ahead and attempt the second one. Second one is actually missed by Kyrie Irving, so it will stay a 3-point game. Here's Maxey with the ball, gets it over to James Harden. Harden guarded by Reggie Bullock. Coming around the screen from Embiid, passes over to Embiid for two, and it's good for Joel Embiid. Embiid's starting to figure things out. Got 12 points right now. As that's Kyrie Irving responding with the two-pointer of his own. Says, hey, Joel, anything you could do, I could do better. Here we go. Embiid gets it over to James Harden. Harden looking. Harden dribbling. Gets it out to Melton in the corner for three, and it's good for DeAnthony Melton. What a response by D-Melt. This is going to be close all game, man. I can already tell the way it's going. As Irving putting it up for two, and it's good for Kyrie Irving. Harden with the ball here for the Sixers. Go to by Reggie Bullock. Gets it over to Embiid. Back to Harden. Harden over to Melton. Over to Harris. Harris coming inside. Harris going to fade. Put it up for two, and it's good. Plus the foul for Tobias Harris. He'll go to the line for one more. Having an opportunity to give the Sixers a 1-point lead. Great pass from James Harden over to DeAnthony Melton for three on that play. Most recent before Tobias Harris puts in the two-pointer, and we'll head to the line for one more. Chance to get in double digits here for Tobias Harris. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 for 6 from the field for Tobias Harris is what they show on the stat sheet on your screen. And the free throw is good, and the three-point play is completed by Tobias Harris. 5:10 left to go in the first half. Doncic with the ball gets it over to Kyrie Irving, taking a three, and it's sniped by Kyrie Irving. They literally don't call him a spot-up shooter for nothing. As Harden has the ball guarded by Kyrie Irving. Harden going to his left. Harden gets it over to Embiid. Embiid spinning. And Joel Embiid apparently turns it over. And Embiid's like, what? How did Embiid turn it over? What are you talking about? Did the ball touch the baseline? Well, it didn't even touch the baseline, dude, unless if it's an offensive foul. Here goes Dwight Powell with the ball, gets it over to Kyrie Irving, taking another deep three. That's no good, and James Harden gets the rebound. Tosses it over to Melton. Melton coming inside, putting it up for two, and he will be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul's called on Dwight Powell. This game is going to go down to the wire, and I have a feeling on this. Facts. We're getting ready for the next half. Once it's halftime, yes, we will. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Ease Up, people. I know what you meant. First one on the line is good for DeAnthony Melton. Heard rumors about Embiid to the Knicks. Oh, heck no. Now, we're not. You better give us Mitchell Robinson at the very least, dude. We're not having Embiid and Robinson being paired up with New York. We're not even going to trade Embiid. With that much cap space, we are screwed if that happens. A second one at the line is good for DeAnthony Melton. So it's tied up at 57 points apiece. Under 4.5 minutes left. Doncic on a dime to Dwight Powell out to Bullock for 3, and it's good for Reggie Bullock, who responds in a big way. Harden with the ball, trying to respond, gets it over to Embiid. Embiid putting it up for 2, and he will be fouled, and he will head to the free throw line. Or just someone else said it. I don't care, dude. Embiid is not going anywhere. Said, well, shaking my head. Gotta love those rumors. Yeah, just actually had volleyball practice. Bet that's a surprise. LOL. Charles Adderley, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through, man. Say goodnight, watching for the Bahamas Sixers all the way. I know that's what you meant. But appreciate you coming through, Charles Adderley. Take care, my guy. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you coming through the stream. Hit the like button on your way out. First one of the line was, by the way, missed by Joel Embiid, so he will go ahead and attempt the second one, hopefully make this at least a 2-point game. Everyone like it up? Yes, sir. Melton's having a solid game. Yep. Second one at the line this time is made by Embiid. As Luka Doncic has the ball, Doncic with 4 minutes left, taking a 3. That comes up short. Harden lets it go. But apparently that was the wrong decision because apparently it's going to be Dallas Mavericks basketball. There you go. Kyrie Irving gets it inbounded to Luka Doncic. Doncic guarded by Tucker, and Doncic will be fouled. Come on, PJ. You got to give Luka some space, dude. I know Luka might make the shot, but, dude, you need to give Luka Doncic some space. Just a little bit. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. Just need to give him a little bit of space, dude. First one of the line is good for Luka Doncic. Come on, guys. We need a bounce back right here. Let's go. Second one of the line is also good for Luka Doncic. Again, man, PJ Tucker has yet to take a jump shot this game. Has yet to take a shot at all. As Harris gets it over to Harden, over to Embiid. Embiid back to Harden, over to Harris, over to Maxey. Maxey putting it up for 2, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. Way to respond, Tyrese. Way to respond. Let's go. Here we go. There's Kyrie Irving with the ball. Irving guarded by Melton. Irving kicking it out to Josh Green in the corner for 3, and it's good for Josh Green. Come on, man. Where is our defense? Can we please wake up on the D? Please. Wake up. Here we go. Harden with the ball. Harden. Guarded by Luka Doncic. Harden. Putting it up for Embiid. Embiid. Kicking it out to Melton. Melton for three. And it comes up short, and it's going to be rebounded by Kyrie Irving. Can't be down by too much here before the end of the half. As Irving takes a three, it's no good. Just got to let it go, and Josh Green did step out of bounds, so it is going to go Sixers ball. Come on, man. We can't let this team pull away. Let's go. We can't let this team pull away. Come on. Another timeout was called. Jason Kidd is just burning his timeouts right now like crazy. He's already taken 3 of them. Doc Rivers has only taken 1 so far, unless he just called one. Both teams are shooting pretty well, to be honest, guys. I'm going to say one thing. Both teams are shooting very well. No lie, man. Both teams are doing a very nice job shooting tonight. Shooting the ball, everyone's doing a nice job. Especially when you look on the team stats, man. They're all doing a nice job tonight. Also, shout out to the 9 people in here, man. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If y'all have not done so, hit that like button on the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. And keep on continuing to share this out, man. Let's bring every single person that we can up in here, man. Let's go. Yeah, I got you, man. I know what the score is. I'm just going to change it at halftime. I told you I would change it after every quarter. And I'm not going to go away from that strategy. And yes, I see you coming with that energy. I want that same energy the whole way, especially if the Sixers win. I want that same energy the whole game. I want that same energy. I want that same energy the whole game. I know you do it like 98% of the time. When the Sixers win, that's when it all goes downhill. I want that same energy the whole game, SC Sports Talk. Nah, I'm just playing with you. I'm just saying, SC Sports Talk, I want that same energy the whole game. As Embiid as the ball gets served to Tobias Harris. Harris guarded by Hardaway gets it over to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Bertans. Embiid putting it up for 2, and it's good for Joel Embiid. What a response, Joel. Come on, man. Let's not let this team run away with it at halftime. Let's go. Luka Doncic with the ball guarded by P.J. Tucker. Doncic looking. Now guarded by Tobias Harris. Doncic. Now double teamed. Doncic gets it over to Bullock. Bullock taking a deep 3 at the top of the key. That comes up short, and it's batted by Tyrese Maxey over to the hands of Embiid. Over to Harden. Harden. Guarded by Hardaway. Harden. Putting it up for 2, and it's good for James Harden. Plus the foul as well, so James Harden has an opportunity to tie this up. Let's go. What a response, gentlemen. What a response, boys. Way to come out here and play your game. Great first half. Free throw is good for James Harden. Let's go. We tied up at half, man. Come on. We tied up at halftime. Let's go. Luka Doncic with the ball, guarded by P.J. Tucker. Doncic. Still looking. Doncic squeezing in. Kicking out to Bullock in the corner for three. That's off. Rebounded by Doncic. Doncic guarded by Embiid. Doncic standing in the corner. It's an unusual territory for Doncic, who puts it up in a wacky way for two, but will be fouled. That's going to be on Joel Embiid, I think. I think that's Embiid's second. I'm pretty sure. First one on the line for Luka Doncic is good. Going with the Milwaukee Bucks over the 76ers on March 4th, and they're going to keep the 16-game winning streak going. I hope not, man. No defense by either team, high-scoring game. That's facts. Both free throws were made at the line by Luka Doncic, by the way. As Maxey will kick it out to Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Bertans, and it'll go out of bounds, and it will be Dallas Mavericks basketball. Here we go. Here's Luka Doncic with the ball. Doncic, guarded by Tucker. Doncic still looking. Doncic, putting the moves on. Putting it up for two, and it's good for Luka Doncic. Come on, let's get at least one or two more shots off, man. Let's go. Let's stay with them. Stay with this team. As Harden has the ball. Guarded by Reggie Bullock, and now Davis Bertans. Harden, looking. Coming inside, putting it up for two, no good, and apparently he's not fouled for some reason. As the pass is placed over to Luka Doncic, over to Bullock, over to Doncic. Doncic guarded by Maxey. Doncic going in the corner for three, way off target. And it's going to be poked out by Tobias Harris over to Embiid, over to Harden, who drops it back to Embiid, and Embiid says, give me that. We're not going anywhere, and neither are you, Dallas, but we're the ones not going anywhere. We're not done. You can keep scoring, but we're going to score right back. But here we go. Here's Kyrie Irving with the ball. Probably the last shot of the game. Best defense right here. Sixers end off the half, man. Let's go. Irving, pump faking. Out to Doncic. Doncic going up the baseline, putting it up for two, and it's good for Luka Doncic. Go with the big heave. To Tucker, and he's not even going to try it. And we will go to the end of the first half, where the Philadelphia 76ers will be down by 4 to the Dallas Mavericks, 71-67 in a high-scoring game. As, ladies and gentlemen, we have approached halftime. But yeah, man, what a first half so far. Great first half. Great first half. Even though we're down by 4, great first half. You know, we just got to be better with the defense, and we should be okay. Bucks will get their 17th straight win in a row against the 76ers. I want that same energy, man. I want that same energy going into Saturday, even though I'm not going to stream that game. I want that same energy going into Saturday, man, even though I won't stream that game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, man, we're going to go over the halftime stats, and then we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break like we always do. So starting out on the Philadelphia 76ers side, James Harden actually leads the way for the Philadelphia 76ers with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 10 assists. Following that up is Joel Embiid with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, as well as a steal. Tobias Harris putting up 10 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Tyrese Maxey with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. DeAnthony Melton off the bench, putting up 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. And Jalen McDaniels putting up 2 points and a rebound to end off the first half stats for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now to the Dallas Mavericks side now. Luka Doncic leading the way for the Dallas Mavericks with 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kyrie Irving with 20 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Christian Wood off the bench with 10 points and 2 rebounds. Josh Green with 3 points and a rebound, as well as 1 steal. Reggie Bullock with 3 points, a rebound, and an assist each. And then Dwight Powell with 2 points, a rebound, and an assist, as well as a steal and a block each to end off the first half stats. Actually, Tim Hardaway Jr. off the bench also had 8 points, a rebound, and an assist as well, if I hadn't said it already, to end off the first half stats for the Dallas Mavericks. Now to the team stats now. Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 62.2% in the first half. They finished shooting the ball 62.2% from the field to the Dallas Mavericks 55.6%. The Dallas Mavericks are shooting the ball 48% from three-point range to the Philadelphia 76ers 46.2%. The Philadelphia 76ers are shooting the ball 88.2% from the free throw line to the Dallas Mavericks 64.3%. The Philadelphia 76ers are out-rebounding the Dallas Mavericks 20-14, but when it comes to offensive rebounds, both teams are actually tied in offensive rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds each. The Philadelphia 76ers are out-assisting the Dallas Mavericks 16-12. The Dallas Mavericks with more steals than the Philadelphia 76ers 4-2. The Dallas Mavericks with more blocks than the Philadelphia 76ers 1-0. The Dallas Mavericks currently winning the turnover battle over the Philadelphia 76ers 8-3. The Philadelphia 76ers currently with more points in the paint than the Dallas Mavericks 32-22. And a total of 24 personal fouls called, 13 on the Dallas Mavericks and 11 on the Philadelphia 76ers. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, before we take the halftime break, we got one more to get to from SG Sports Talk before we do it. Also, shout out to the 7 people still in here, man. Appreciate you guys still up in here. It says Giannis will score 50 points against the 76ers on March 4th. I don't think so, man. I think Embiid has had Giannis' number. But ladies and gentlemen, on that note, man, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break like we always do. Not really anyone new here, man, so y'all pretty much know the drill. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do in order to get ready for the second half of this game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Dallas Mavericks. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'll see y'all back here for the second half. All right, guys, I'm back, man. Ready to go for the second half, which should hopefully start in a few moments. But because it's on TNT, I'm not going to really be relying on that. Hopefully the second half gets underway soon. But yeah, man, honestly, that was a pretty quick first half, Not so many timeouts taken. A lot of timeouts were taken by Jason Kidd, if any. Well, I know Doc Rivers took like one or two. But, pretty quick first half so far, to be completely honest. I mean, we're only an hour 32 into this stream. Probably about an hour 15 or something like that into the actual game. So, man, it is what it is. As I'm looking at all the guys here on TNT, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, and the rest of the crew. And hopefully the second half will get underway after all these commercials. But, a lot of players are having a nice first half, man. Harden's having a nice first half. He's shooting the ball well. Beat's trying to be dominant as always. Device is doing his thing. Does everyone online hate the Sixers? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what it is with people in Philly, Keep getting messages about James Harden wanting to leave Philly. I really hope he doesn't leave Philly, man. Same with Embiid either. I know it's clickbait, but everyone else thinks it's real. Shaking my head. It's crazy. Is Mac McClung playing at all? No, he's really not going to get playing time behind both Shake Milton and Tyrese Maxey, as well as Melton and James Harden. So, really, Mac McClung is pretty much just going to, if he's going to get playing time, as Rose said, he's just going to get playing time with the Delaware Bluecoats. I know they brought him up to the active roster, but if he's getting playing time, it's going to be with the Bluecoats. Is what a report said earlier. It was earlier today when they said something. Now it was like, are the Sixers even going to play Mac McClung? And they said McClung's not making it past Milton and Maxey. Those were the only two that it was said that they said, but Harden and Melton are also in the mix too. So McClung's not getting past those four. So it looks like McClung's not going to get playing time. But I want to see some Mac McClung dunks. I want to see him dunk the ball a little bit. And we still have yet to see Dwayne Dedmon make his debut with the Sixers. Hopefully it's soon, man, because I want to see what Dwayne Dedmon can bring to the table. Coaching adjustments, there was basically one thing to both sides saying who's going to play defense first. But we're going to see, man. Second half is about to get underway here between the Sixers and the Mavs. Let's see who plays the defense and who won't. As the second half is underway, and here we go with the Dallas Mavericks starting the ball to begin the second half. Luka Doncic starting out the ball here to begin the second half. Gets it over to Kyrie Irving. Irving guarded by Maxey. Irving coming inside. Irving putting one up for two, and it's good for Kyrie Irving to begin. And that will push the Dallas Mavericks out to a 6-point lead, 73-67. Maxey gets it over to Joel Embiid. Embiid guarded by Dwight Powell gets it over to James Harden. Harden guarded by Reggie Bullock coming around a screen. Harden gets it over to Embiid. Embiid jumping. Embiid spinning, fading for two. And it's no good. Tucker tries to pick up the rebound. They go out of bounds, and it will be Dallas Mavericks basketball. Here we go. Here's Luka Doncic to the ball, guarded by PJ Tucker. Gets it over to Josh Green, over to Luka Doncic, taking a deep three, and it's good. Jeez, dude. That is ridiculous. As Tobias Harris will bring the ball on the floor, gets it over to Joel Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Dwight Powell. Embiid coming inside. Embiid faking it over to Maxey. Now gets it over to Maxey. Maxey putting it up for two, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. Let's go, Maxey. As Kyrie Irving has the ball, Irving putting it up for two, and it's good for Kyrie Irving. Responding to the Maxey layup, Kyrie Irving responds with a layup of his own. Maxey with the ball, coming inside, up the baseline, putting it up for two, and it's no good. It's going to be Dwight Powell getting the rebound. Gets over to Luka Doncic, over to Kyrie Irving, taking another three, and it's good. Just raining three balls everywhere for Dallas. And a timeout called by Doc Rivers for sure. After that, we need one. Man, we did not come out in the second half strong to start. But yeah, man, so far, rough start for the Sixers to begin the second half. Ryan McCollum deserves to be on a team that he could show his talent. If it's another team, then so be it. Back, same thing in the situation with Isaiah Joe, Charles Bassey, guys like that. Same situation with those two. And look what they're doing. Because the coaches know how to utilize them right. So Glenn Doc Rivers doesn't know what he's doing. Well, you better figure this out real quick because our defense needs to start waking up. And our offense needs to get back to where they were in the first half. He's just ready to take control of this game to get physical, but we're scared. Facts. Remember what I said, opening tip-off, unless punish Luka, we will probably lose. Exactly. Someone needs to get their body on Luka Doncic, dude. But at the same time, with the height that Luka Doncic has, someone also has to get Dwight Powell. Because Luka is a big dude. Don't get me wrong. Luka is a big dude. I either want to see Embiid on him or same thing with Tobias Harris. I want to see one of those two on him. Harden's obviously not a defender, so he's not guarding Luka Doncic. And Maxey is so small compared to Luka Doncic. And, PJ Tucker, he's old and slow as heck. So, I would need to see Tobias Harris or Joel Embiid on Luka Doncic and the other one on Dwight Powell. And then as for the reserves, then that needs to be Paul Reed on Luka Doncic. But our team needs to wake up, man. We did not wake up in the second half as of right now to start. But, it's all about adjustments, Got to adjust. You're right, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall. We need to take away all of Luka's space and make him exhausted and hurt. Well, we don't want to hurt Luka Doncic, dude. Especially for my sake, I don't need Luka Doncic getting hurt. One of my top 5 favorite NBA players in the NBA that is not a Philadelphia 76er. Obviously, not like Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Giannis. Luka's probably about at 4, honestly. For me, in terms of my favorite players, not as Sixers though. Yeah, just make him exhausted. That's what we're kind of talking about. But here we go. We are resuming the third quarter as Harden has the ball, guarded by Reggie Bullock. Harden getting inside, putting it up for 2. It's no good, and it's going to be Dwight Powell getting the rebound. Come on, dude. Where's Embiid and Tobias under the basket? Irving kicking out to Bullock in the corner for 3, and it's good. Oh, man. Man, we are getting struck right now. It's time to find a spark. Harden gets it over to Embiid. Embiid gets it over to Harden. Harden over to Tucker. Tucker up the baseline. Kicking it out to Harden. Harden barely getting it by Josh Green. Harden coming inside, kicking it out to Maxey in the corner for three. And it's no good. And Embiid needs the rebound. Gets it. Embiid, the reverse layup is good. All right, Embiid. Way to get the points on the board. Feel the same way? Exactly. Embiid with 19 points now. 8 of 11 from the field. 4 rebounds. Josh Green gets it over to Luka Doncic. Doncic guarded by Tobias Harris. Gets it over to Josh Green. Josh Green driving. Green gets over to Dwight Powell. Puts it up and is fouled. Come on, dude. Why are we fouling these guys? Why are we fouling everyone? This half so far, Kyrie Irving's got 7 points, 3 of 3 from the field. First one for Dwight Powell at the line is good. Come on, man. What did I say towards the end of the first half? We cannot let the Dallas Mavericks run away with this game. As of right now, we're letting them run away with it. They already got 14 points right now. It's probably about to be 15 after the second free throw by Dwight Powell, which, yes, it is. We need to wake up, and we need to wake up real quick. The Mavs already have 15 points in just 3 minutes into the second half. As Embiid gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris kicking it out to Harden in the corner for 3, and it's no good. I mean, Embiid, can you please get the rebound? I don't know why you're letting Dwight Powell over there own you, Embiid. Come on. As Irving gets it over to Bullock, taking a 3, and it's good. We cannot defend to save our lives. The best thing the Mavs can do up to this point is rebound. They're not even defending, dude. They're just rebounding. As Max sees the ball, gets over to Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Josh Green. Embiid, putting it up for 2. Embiid missing the shots. Oh, my gosh. Can we please pick it up? Second half is already becoming ugly. Irving, putting it up for 2, and it's good. They lead by 20. Yeah, man, watch the Mavs win this. I'm telling you. If we go on a huge run, I will be impressed. Harden has the ball, gets it over to Embiid. Embiid back to Harden. Harden back to Embiid. Embiid trying to put it up for 2, and he's fouled. Finally, it's about time. Where was that when James Harden got nailed on the other end? Where was that when James Harden got nailed on the other end, dude? Seriously. Kyrie Irving with 29 points, 12 of 16 from the field, 5 assists. Come on, Embiid. There's no room for error here, man. Let's go. First one at the line is no good by Embiid. Are you serious? Embiid, wake up! Past 5 years, the only coach I've seen that I feel is worse than Glenn Rivers is Steve Nash, and he got fired. What about Sam Cassell? He'd do a great job. He's never given the opportunity, dude. Second one at the line is good for Embiid. You could have made that second one, Joel. You could have made that first one, Joel. You could have went 2 for 2 at the line. Come on. We need a huge run, and we need it now. Doncic with the ball guarded by P.J. Tucker, and that's taken away by Embiid on the pass to Kyrie Irving. Harden gets over to Tobias Harris. Harris out to Harden at the top of the key. Harden putting it up for 2, and it's good for James Harden. Let's go. Come on, we need to get on a run here. We need a huge run. Let's go. We need to get right back in this game. Doncic with the ball, guarded by P.J. Tucker. Oh, Doncic is about to make this a mismatch. Doncic around the screen. Doncic. Guarded by Embiid now, fading for 3. That comes up short. Melton comes away with the rebound. Let's go. Gets it to Harden, who throws a touchdown pass to Embiid, and is blocked, but Embiid gets it back and will get it to go. But they will call a foul on Dwight Powell, I think. What a pass by James Harden, though, to Joel Embiid. Yeah, Dwight Powell did foul Embiid on the play. Embiid, we need to go 2 for 2 here. Let's go. Stop playing. Let's go. Need 2 for 2 right here. First one of the line for... What did I say? We need to go 2 for 2 from the line, and Embiid makes the first, and Embiid misses the first one. What did I say, Joel? When I say 2 for 2, that means don't miss a free throw. That's 2 straight trips where he's missed at least one free throw. Second one at the line is good. Again, you could have done that your first free throw, Joel, and this could have been a little bit closer. Could have made this at least a 14-point game, but really wouldn't have made a difference. As Doncic has the ball, guarded by Embiid. Doncic looking for his options. Doncic dribbling, going fading, step back, and it's good. Are you serious, dude? Luka Doncic is Steph Curry today. Seriously. I know Luka's that good of a player, dude, but you need to defend him. As Embiid has the ball, gets under the basket, and it's good. Let's do that more often. Let's get Embiid under the basket more often instead of having him shoot so much. Get him under the basket more often, dude. Like, my goodness. Irving gets it over to Bertans, over to Doncic. Doncic guarded by Tucker. Doncic coming inside. Doncic against Embiid. And Doncic is fouled. Wow, dude, this is lame. Lame second half. We need to show up, dude. I don't know why we're not showing up to the second half right now. We're not showing up to the second half at all. We look sloppy. We're looking gassed. Dude, you just had 12 minutes of recovery time. Is that not enough for you or what? First one of the line for Luka Doncic is good. Need to make a run now. Facts. Second one at the line for Luka Doncic is missed. All right, man. Let's make this a little bit of a turning point here. Let's go. 6:10 left in the third. Let's make something happen. James Harden with the ball, standing at the logo. Harden gets it over to Embiid. Embiid gets it over to Melton in the corner. Melton going up the baseline. Melton coming inside, kicking it out to Tucker in the corner for 3. And it's good for P.J. Tucker. Thank you, PJ, for finally taking your first shot attempt of the game. PJ Tucker masters those corner threes, dude. They're good distance for him. As Bertans kicks it out to Reggie Bullock in the corner for 3, and it's good. Can someone please defend your guy? Tired of seeing dudes wide open. It's ridiculous. Melton with the ball, backing up, gets it over to Embiid. Embiid putting it up for 2. It's no good, but Embiid will be fouled. Come on, Embiid. We need to get back in this. I need 2 for 2 from the line right here. Let's go. Foul's called on Maxi Kleber. I'm not showing up because we have a terrible coach who doesn't motivate the players and doesn't know how to manage the X's and O's. That's facts. First one of the line is good for Embiid. I need 2 for 2 from the line right here. Let's go, Joel. I need to see 2 for 2 from the line right here, right now. 2 of 2. Let's go. Second one at the line is good for Joel Embiid. Thank you, Embiid. Let's get on a run to end off the quarter. The Mavs are actually 1-4 when Doncic and Irving actually play together. As Doncic has the ball, kicks it out to Kyrie Irving. Irving guarded by DeAnthony Melton. Irving trying to put it up for 2, and that is going to be wait, is it trouble? And it's going to be a trouble. You can't do that. As James Harden has the ball standing at the logo, Harden gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris flipping it up to Embiid. Embiid backing into the bodies. Embiid putting it up for 2. That's way off. What is Embiid doing, dude? Come on. Doncic with the ball. Doncic kicking out to Kleber for 3. And that's good. They are feasting right now. Doc Rivers wants a timeout, and he wants it immediately. Wow, that's already 30 points for Dallas in the quarter. That's already 30 points for Dallas in the quarter. Unbelievable how they're just stabbing us right in the mouth. That's just unbelievable how they're stabbing us right in the mouth, dude. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, we're still probably gassed from yesterday's game. From what went to 4 points apart at halftime is now literally a lot to a little, with less than 5 minutes left in the third. We have a huge run right here. We need something to go our way. We need something to happen, man. Players need to start showing up. Harden, you need to be second half Harden right now, dude. The way you play the first half is the way you need to contribute to the second half. And B, start doing your job. Put up some more points besides the free throws. Maxey, we need to see you get going again. Tobias, we need to see you get going again. Melton, we need to see you get going again off the bench. You know, all these players need to get going, man. I mean, there should be no holding back whatsoever. If you're only down by 4 at halftime, why are you not showing up to the second half right now? It makes no sense why this is not happening. We better start showing up, otherwise this is going to look really disappointing. We need to start showing up after this commercial breaks. Doc Rivers is probably motivating his guys right now like there's no tomorrow. It's time to show up right here. When you need to show up most, you show up right here. No holding back whatsoever. It's time to show up. Understand, you're on the road. All this good stuff, you know. You're on the road. You're in a tough environment. But, dude, doesn't mean you can't keep it close with this team. You should be used to playing on the road. You just played on the road last game. I know you're in a different environment, but, dude, let's show up right now. We're down by 19. Show up right now. Harden has the ball currently. Harden taking a 3 early on from the wing. What do you mean? How is that a turnover? How's that a turnover? I don't know how that's a turnover, but okay. Someone must have had an illegal screen. That's the only thing I could think of. Let's look at Doncic with the ball. Doncic kicks out to Kleber for 3, and it's good. Another stupid 3 by Dallas. This is embarrassing. Melton gets it over to Harris, over to Embiid, over to Harden. Harden gets it over to Embiid. Embiid gets it over to Harris, taking a 3 from the wing. It's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Maxey Kleber. Shots are just falling for Dallas, and shots are not falling for us. I don't get it. We were shooting well in the first half. Where's all this in the second half, dude? Luka Doncic guarded by Embiid. Doncic going step back 3, and it's good. You should just know that's going to be good every time Luka Doncic takes a shot. You should just know. 35 points for Luka Doncic this game. Tobias Harris with the ball. Harris getting it out to Tucker in the corner for three, and it's no good for PJ Tucker, and it's going to be rebounded by the Mavs. Dude, we are playing sloppy in the second half. This is unacceptable. Let's play Mac McClung, dude. I don't even care. Get Mac McClung. Get everyone in this game, please. Doncic's going from way deep. I honestly thought that was going to go in. Irving trying to get it back to Bullock. Melton tries to save it. %50 from three-point range for Dallas. That is ridiculous. That's what we seriously allowed tonight. Our defense is not showing up at all. Doncic with the ball. Doncic guarded by Embiid. Doncic standing at logo land. Doncic just hauling it up. Not even close. It's a shot clock violation. For once, we played some defense. It's about time. For once, we played some defense, dude. It's about time. Why couldn't we do that the whole third quarter? Maxey takes a three, and it's good. Finally. Finally, dude. It's about time. Here we go. Here's Luka Doncic to the ball. Doncic guarded by Jalen McDaniels. Gets it over to Kleber for two, and it's good. Why is Maxi Kleber, of all people, making a stinking run right now? Maxi Kleber, of all people. This is not even Luka Doncic. And B getting over to McDaniels, over to Melton. Melton losing it, getting it back, kicking out to Harden, taking a three, and it's good for James Harden. Philly needs some stops right here. They need to get something. Doncic has the ball, guarded by James Harden. Doncic standing towards the logo, getting it over to Maxi Kleber, kicking it out. In the corner for three, I do believe that's Christian Wood, and finally they miss a shot from three-point range. As Harden has the ball, guarded by Reggie Bullock. Harden needs to handle the ball. Does. Harden kicks it out to Melton. Out to McDaniels. McDaniels at the baseline. McDaniels putting it up for two. And he will foul and will head to the free throw line. That would have actually been great if McDaniels would have made the layup. Or made the shot. All right, McDaniels, we need it. We need it, Jalen McDaniels. Need you to make these. First one at the line is good for Jalen McDaniels. Let's kind of try to get back in this game, you know. Let's not make this so embarrassing. Second one at the line is no good for Jalen McDaniels. Jalen McDaniels, bro, we definitely could have used that. Come on, let's have a strong finish to this third quarter. Here we go. Hardaway passes it over to Luka Doncic. Doncic guarded by McDaniels. Doncic putting it up for two on what would have been an unbelievable shot is no good. And McDaniels gets the rebound. Gets it over to Melton. Melton coming inside. Melton putting it up for two. Just putting it up for grabs. And it's going to be an offensive foul, I think. Dude, Justice Holiday already fell down before Melton even came on top of him. I don't even know how that's an offensive foul. They must have called it on McDaniels. I had to call it on Jalen McDaniels. As Doncic has the ball, guarded by Jalen McDaniels. Doncic looking. Doncic coming inside, and that's taken away by Melton on the pass to Justice Holiday. Melton gets it over to Embiid, and Embiid will drive, and another offensive foul called on the Sixers. They just took away, like, some potential points right there. Are you serious? Dude, McDaniels, bro, get off of Maxi Kleber. Please get off of him. Stop hanging onto him, dude. Jeez. Costing us valuable points right here, and you're not even allowing us to take an opportunity. Doncic with the ball. And this one's called on Jalen McDaniels. Second half has just been sloppy all game, man. And Jalen McDaniels, for the 1 billionth time, which what it feels like, can you stop fouling everybody? Let's get Paul Reed in this game, dude. I'm tired of seeing Jalen McDaniels start getting feisty with everyone. Like, get this dude's butt off the floor. This dude's got 4 personal fouls. He's got like 3 in like the last 30 to 45 seconds. First one on the line is good for Maxi Kleber. Doc, can you take Jalen McDaniels off the floor? If you're tired of seeing him on the floor, take him off. Get Paul Reed in here, please. Play some bully ball if you have to. Play bully ball if you have to, and get Paul Reed in here at power forward. Under 20 seconds left in the third. Sixers with one more shot. Maxi currently standing at the logo. Going to his right. Maxi coming inside, gets it over to Embiid. Embiid puts it up for 2, but he will be fouled by Maxi Kleber before he took the shot. But he is going to go to the free throw line. Because he was trying to shoot it, but he couldn't do it past Maxi Kleber. First one at the line is good for Joel Embiid. And great, Kyrie Irving's coming back in. I don't know why Kyrie Irving's coming back in, dude. Y'all are beating us by 20 points still. You got sharpshooter Maxi Kleber going to the bench. That's what I said, sharpshooter Maxi Kleber. Just throw your cleanup crew in for the remainder of this game. Please. You're embarrassing us right now. I mean, just put us out of our misery. Second one at the line for Embiid is good. He was so lucky to get the roll. Under 4 seconds left. Doncic gets it over to Christian Wood. Just holding up a high arcing 3. No good, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter, where the Philadelphia 76ers trail by 19 points at the end of the third quarter. Chances don't look too good for the Philadelphia 76ers to win this game, as they're down by 19 at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter where they're currently down by double digits. It was such a close first half, and Dallas has got to start running away with it. All because we can't play a single lick of defense on anybody. Rough second half, man. That is for sure, to say the least. Hey, Steph Curry could return on Sunday, man. That's good for my fantasy team. Hey, guys, even though we're losing by almost 20 points, man, still, shout out to the 4 people still tuning in, man. If you go have not done so, man, hit that like button on the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Never share out the stream so we can bring more viewers up into this chat, man, for the fourth quarter. Even though the Sixers are getting embarrassed right now, keep on sharing this out to everyone that you know. we somehow come back and win this game, I will be shocked. I'll be shocked if we somehow find a way to win this thing. This has been an absolute blowout ever since the second half started. Like, literally, we were only down by 4 to the Mavs at the end of the first half, and now we're down by 19. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Next Sunday when I go to the game for the Sixers against the Wizards, I better not be seeing this, man. I better not be seeing the way the Sixers are playing against Dallas right now. I better not be seeing this performance when the Sixers go play the Wizards next Sunday. And yes, I am going to the game. I was originally going to go to the game against the Nuggets, but apparently we weren't able to get the tickets. So, unfortunately, we couldn't go to that game, but we're going next Sunday against the Washington Wizards, 6 o'clock. But yeah, man, Luka Doncic is finally sitting down on the bench. Luka Doncic has faced so many double teams per game. He's faced at least 11 double teams a game. Here we go. Fourth quarter is underway. Let's try to make this not so embarrassing, man. As Max sees the ball, kicks it out to Niang, over to Paul Reed, back to Niang. Niang gets it out to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey puts it up for 2, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. As he was matching up with Kyrie Irving on that play, I do believe. Kyrie Irving gets it over to Josh Green, and that's taken away by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey turning on the Jets, putting it up for 2, and it's good, plus the foul. Tyrese Maxey will go to the line and take one more. Back-to-back games are a tough one. Exactly. They're really hard to get wins on, TP1. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. Because, I mean, they're tough. Because, I mean, we're still exhausted from the game last night. And I can definitely tell we're definitely gassed. But Maxey's trying to make a statement right here. As he scored 4 straight points for Philly, make it 5 straight points. As he has completed the 3-point play, 110-96. Here we go. Here's Kyrie Irving with the ball. Irving. Guarded by Maxey. Irving. Still looking. Irving now guarded by Shake Milton. Irving coming inside. Irving putting it up for 2. And it's no good. It's going to be George Niang getting the rebound. Gets it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gets it over to McDaniels. McDaniels gets it over to Milton. Milton going to his right. Milton putting it up for 2, and it's good for Shake Milton. Let's go. Trying to climb our way back into this thing, man. Come on. 7-0 run for the Sixers in the last 55 seconds. Wood gets it over to Josh Green, and that is tipped. And it will be picked up by Paul Reed on the pass from Maxey. Over to McDaniels, who puts it up for 2, and it's good. Jalen McDaniels is able to make it for 2 plus the foul. Sixers are right back in it. Sixers are like, we're not done. We're not going anywhere. Foul's called on Justice Holiday, and Jalen McDaniels will go to the line to take one more. The trouble part is going to be when Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving both get back in this game, and when they have Christian Wood on the floor too. That's going to be the tricky part of this fourth quarter. That'll be the tricky part. Dealing with Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, and Christian Wood all on the floor at the same time. That's going to be the tricky part, and we cannot get fooled by that whatsoever. Because trust me, Jason Kidd, after these commercial breaks, which he did call a timeout, after these commercial breaks, he's getting Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving both all back in with Christian Wood. The trio right there between Doncic, Irving, and Wood, they're all getting back in this game after this commercial break. I will fully 100% guarantee it. After that big run that the Sixers just made, and now that the fact that they're down by 9, that's when Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, and Christian Wood are getting right back in. And I'm telling you, this was with the all-bench lineup except for Tyrese Maxey. This is literally with Maxey and the death lineup. And just like that, 9 straight points out of that. Let's keep this up. Cannot get fooled. Stay focused, especially when Doncic and Kyrie get back in with Christian Wood. Get focused. Let's get right back in this game. Come on. We need to get back in this game. Come on, man. If we can pull this off, I'm going to be amazed, to be completely honest. But we're going to find out if we're going to be able to do this or not. We're going to find out. These games are really tough, man. Back-to-backs, especially against the Heat and the Mavs back-to-back, is tough to do. It's a tough task. It's a really tall task to do. I'm not going to lie. You know, we have an opportunity to make something happen here. We have an opportunity. Have an opportunity to make something happen, man. Can we make it happen? We're going to find out the rest of the way. What we just did right there is working. But when Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, and Christian Wood all get back on the floor at the same time, it might not work anymore. So that's when you have to start bringing the starters back in. Oh my gosh. How long does Jason Kidd, why do I want to say Jason Tatum? How long does Jason Kidd want to talk with his teammates, dude? But Maxey off to a nice start in the fourth. Maxey in the fourth quarter has like 6 points or 4 points. Free throw is good at the line for Jalen McDaniels. Here we go. Kyrie Irving with the ball now. Guarded by Tyrese Maxey. Gets it. Actually, he keeps it. Kicks it out to Justice Holiday for 3 in the corner. That's no good, and Shake Milton gets the rebound. Milton gets it over to Maxey, and Maxey will walk with it. Maxey guarded by Reggie Bullock. Surprisingly, Doncic is not back in this game. As he gets it over to Paul Reed, over to Milton, over to Maxey. Maxey looking, taking a 3, and it's good. Tyrese Maxey saying, hey, Dallas, we're not going anywhere. We're staying with y'all. 6-point game. Maxey guarding Kyrie Irving. Irving gets it over to Christian Wood. Wood guarded by Paul Reed, kicking it out to Holiday, over to Bullock. Bullock up the baseline. Is blocked. McDaniels picks it up and gets it over to Maxey. What a play by Philly. Maxey guarded by Hardaway. Maxey spinning. Maxey coming inside, putting it up for 2. And it is good for Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gets it off the top of the backboard, and it is good. Timeout, Jason Kidd. Unbelievable comeback by the Sixers. Down by 4 points, and you will fully guarantee right now that Jason Kidd is now getting Luka Doncic back in this game. You are guaranteeing it, and you cannot be fooled by this. You cannot be fooled. Unbelievable. At one point, we were down 25. And now we're only down by 4. Unbelievable how we're doing this. In the fourth quarter, because of, let me take at least this banner off. All because of this guy, Tyrese Maxey. Out here to make a statement, out here to say something to the league. He's saying, I'm for real. I am for real, and I am him. He's out here to let the people know who he really is. You're going to fully guarantee right now that with the run that the Sixers have went on up to this point, and with the defense that they're now making, Luka Doncic is getting back in this game, which means you're defending Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, and Christian Wood. Now this is where, in the point of the game, where I expect Jason Kidd to get Luka Doncic back in this game. You cannot be fooled by Luka Doncic getting back in. You cannot be fooled. You need to stay with this team, even if Luka Doncic gets back in. You got to stay with them. No ifs, ands, or buts. You literally came back into this game with an all-bench lineup, including Tyrese Maxey as the only starter. That doesn't mean if you're bringing starters back in that you cannot come out here and defend these guys. Even if Luka Doncic is back in, you can't be fooled. I know I'm saying it, but I'll say it again until the Sixers continue to find ways to do it. I believe it's like 110-106 right now, I think. It's crazy how we scored 15 points to begin the fourth quarter. Unreal. This is unreal. This is good basketball right here, man. The way we're playing right now, this is good basketball all day long. This is good basketball right here. But this doesn't mean you quit. You stay with this team at all costs. No matter what changes Jason Kidd's going to make, no matter what you guys do, you stay with this team. You're on a 15-0 run with an all-bench lineup and Tyrese Maxey. You got to stay focused. 17-0 run the last 249 for the Sixers. Mavericks blew a 27-point lead against the Lakers on Sunday, and their largest lead tonight was 25 points. Now Luka Doncic is back in, so you got to be careful. Irving gets it over to Hardaway, over to Doncic. Doncic, guarded by Reed, and McDaniels gets it over to Powell, over to Hardaway for three. It's no good, and McDaniels gets the rebound. And we'll get it over to Maxey. 9 minutes left in the fourth. Maxey guarded by Reggie Bullock. Maxey putting the moves on, spinning. Maxey coming inside on Irving, putting it up for two, and it is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Dwight Powell. We'll get it over to Luka Doncic. Doncic, guarded by McDaniels. Doncic, now guarded by Paul Reed with McDaniels. Gets it over to Powell. Powell gets it out to Hardaway, over to Doncic. Doncic out to Irving. Irving up the baseline. Irving putting it up for two, and it's good. The first made field goal of the quarter for the Dallas Mavericks with 8:27 left to go. Foul called on Georges Niang. It's a rough one, man. It's a rough one. But come on, Niang. You can't be grabbing onto Kyrie Irving, dude. You just got to let that go. You just got to show some discipline, man. That's what I'm saying. As James Harden is back in, he's been the sharpshooter, basically. I'm going to say it right now, in all three quarters so far. In all three quarters so far, Harden's been a sharpshooter. Harden, in my opinion, has had a nice game. You see Embiid continuing to rest up and us running with Paul Reed in the meantime. As Maxey has the ball, and a foul is going to be called, and it's going to be on. Is it going to be on Tim Hardaway? I think it's on Hardaway. I'm pretty sure. With 8:19 left, I think the Sixers were fouled by Tim Hardaway. Wait, was it on Tim Hardaway? It had to be on Tim Hardaway. Because it wasn't on Kyrie Irving, as Milton has the ball, kicks it out to James Harden. Harden guarded by Reggie Bullock. Harden coming inside. Harden dropping it down for Paul Reed, and needs to handle it. And it is going to be, I think, a jump. Are they going to call a jump ball? What are they calling here? Doc, what do you want? Shut your mouth. All right, so Dwight Powell's got it right there. But Harden gets in the mix. Did they call a jump ball between Powell and Harden or what they call here? They called out of bounds on Dallas. So Sixers will keep it. Harden inbounds it to Shake Milton. Milton kicking it out to Paul Reed. Taking a jump shot. And it's good. Paul Reed. What are the chances you see Paul Reed out here taking a jump shot? What are the chances? Irving with the ball. We have a foul called against Paul Reed. Literally, back and forth calls, dude. I'm telling you. Back and forth calls. Over and over and over. But Tim Hardaway will go to the bench, dude. That is a valuable player that could be a six-man for your team. That's a valuable player right there in Tim Hardaway. Tonight for us, it's DeAnthony Melton. As Powell gets it over to Kyrie Irving. Irving pump fakes. Guarded by Maxey. Irving taking a deep three, and it's good. Back up to an 8-point lead for Dallas. Got to answer right here. Kyrie Irving with 35 points. Harden with the ball, guarded by Reggie Bullock. Harden dancing. Behind the back pass to McDaniels for three. And it's no good for Jalen McDaniels. It's going to be rebounded by Dwight. By the Mavs, who gets it over Dwight Powell to Luka Doncic for three, and it's good. It looked like a promising comeback, man, but it looks like we're going back to where it was before. Yeah, it might be over now that Doncic is back in. I'm telling you, when Doncic wasn't in this game, we were doing pretty well with an all-bench unit and Tyrese Maxey. That's what we were running with, and we literally came back and literally were down by 4. And now we're going all the way back up, and now we're down by 10 again. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, let's see if the Sixers can make something happen again, man. Here we go. Harden gets it over to Maxey. Maxey over to Melton, over to Maxey, over to Embiid, back to Maxey. Maxey putting it up for 2, and it is no good. It's going to be Doncic with the rebound. Doncic with the ball. Looking for his options. Gets it over to Bullock, over to Irving. Irving fakes it. Gets it over to Dwight Powell. Out to Josh Green for 3. No good. It's going to be rebounded by the Sixers. Harden with the ball. Coming inside. Tries to flip it out to Melton, and that's intercepted by Luka Doncic. Doncic out to Bullock for a wide open for 3, and it's good. Yep, back downhill. Here we go. Back downhill again, ladies and gentlemen. But the fact that we were coming back in this game with Tyrese Maxey and an all-bench lineup, it's honestly something to be proud of. But, like, when Luka Doncic gets back in the game, you just find a way to go back to where you were basically in the whole game. I mean, do we really just need Tyrese Maxey in the same all-bench lineup again? Imagine if we still go ahead and run that. Do we just need Tyrese Maxey in the same all-bench lineup that got us back to Being down by 4. Do we just need that? We might just need that, man. To be completely honest. We might just need that. Nah, that's not going to cut it. As long as Doncic is in, that's not going to cut it. We go 6:22 left. The pass is inbounded from Melton to Harden. See if we can change a little something, man. As Harden gets it over to Embiid. Embiid back out to Harden. Harden guarded by Bullock gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris gets it back to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Dwight Powell. Embiid losing it, and it's picked up by Doncic. Doncic taking it down the floor. The ball's still loose. Harden picks it up. Tosses it to Maxey, and Maxey has an easy lane. That was desperately needed from the Sixers. They needed a turnover, and that was the one they were looking for. Still 12-point game, 5:40 left, but anything can happen. As Irving gets it over to Doncic, puts it up for 2, and it's good. Doncic is going off in this game. 40 points, 13 of 21 from the field, and 11 assists. I love Luka Doncic, man. Don't get me wrong. As Embiid lobs up for Tobias Harris. Harris kicks it out to Maxey in the corner for 3, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. Denise and Tyrone Maxey. Maxey's parents are both in attendance for this game. Here we go. Here's Kyrie Irving with the ball. Irving driving, fading for 2, and it's going to come up short, and Embiid's going to get the rebound. Embiid, guarded by Doncic, gets it out to Harden. Harden tries to toss it to Melton, and it's intercepted. And Josh Green's going to dunk it for 2. Harden, bro, just hang on to the ball yourself. Why are you passing it so much? Harden has to have at least like 6 turnovers in this game. At the very least, he has 6 turnovers. I feel like he has 6 turnovers at most. Harris pump faking. Harris kicking it out to Melton. Melton open for 3, and that's way off. I already knew that as soon as it was coming. And the ball's still getting tipped up in the air, and it's picked up by Kyrie Irving. And the pass is put up and taken away by Melton, puts it up for Maxey, and it's good. Come on, man. We need some defense here. 3:45 left. Maxey with 29. Maxey's putting up a nice effort tonight. As Doncic has the ball, puts it up for 2, and it's no good, but he will be fouled and will head to the line for 2. See Kyrie Irving staring up at the Jumbotron. First one of the line for Luka Doncic is good. Don't lie. No lie, man. I love Luka Doncic. I love him. Pause. I really like Luka Doncic, man. I really do. One of my favorite players, man. Top 5 favorite player for me. Probably my 4th favorite player in the league that is not a Philadelphia 76er. I really like Luka Doncic, man. Second one at the line is good for Luka Doncic. Here we go. Here's James Harden with the ball. Harden gets it over to Embiid, but a kick ball, I think, on Dallas. Maxey inbounds it to James Harden. Harden spinning. Puts it up to Harris over to Maxey. Maxey putting it up for 2, and it's no good. Maxey trying to fight for the rebound. And somehow in the world, Kyrie Irving still got that in. Irving taking a 3, and it's good. Kyrie Irving has been unbelievable tonight. Kyrie Irving with 38 points, man. Him and Doncic are going off in this game. Harden gets it over to Embiid. Embiid coming inside, putting it up for 2, and it's good. Yeah, I think this one's over, man. See how close we can make this, though. Irving bringing the ball down the floor. Irving kicking it out to Bertans. Bertans kicking it out to Luka Doncic. Doncic guarded by Melton. Doncic putting one high arcing for 2, and he almost made the shot. Going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Sixers ball. Here we go. Here's Embiid with the ball, guarded by Reggie Bullock. Embiid putting it up for 2, and it's good. Two minutes left in this one. Embiid didn't have a bad game, to be honest, man. I'm not going to lie. He actually played pretty well. Irving with the ball. Dumping it down to Bullock, over to Bertans, over to Doncic, back to Bertans, who takes a 3. No good, and Tobias Harris gets the rebound. Over to James Harden. Harden. Guarded by Josh Green. Harden over to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid, and Embiid's going to put it in for 2. Irving gets it over to Bullock. Bullock over to Irving. Irving kicking it out to Josh Green, over to Bertans. Bertans to Doncic. Doncic getting double teamed. Gets it over to Irving. Irving guarded by Harris. Irving dancing. Irving putting it up for 2. And it's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Josh Green, over to Bullock for 3. And that's no good. It's going to be rebounded by DeAnthony Melton. Gets it over to James Harden, who takes a deep one, and it's good. That was a beautiful 3 out of James Harden. I'm not going to lie. Bullock gets it over to Josh Green. Green gets it over to Doncic. Doncic gets it to Kyrie Irving. Irving gets it over to Josh Green. Josh Green losing the ball. Melton plays the defense, gets it over to Harden. Harden losing it, but a foul called against the Mavs. And they called on Josh Green. And you see all these Mavs fans, dude, they are pissed off. They are not happy with this call at all. Timeout called, I think, by Doc Rivers to talk strategy. Crazy how Harden made that deep 3, man. Holy cow. Dude, I'm so happy that Steph Curry's going to play again on Sunday. Possibly. It's possible Steph Curry makes his return on Sunday. I'm not sure if he's going to get the minutes restriction, if he's going to come off the bench, or if he's just going to be in the starting lineup and his minutes will be limited, since it's been a long time since he's returned to the floor. I'm not sure how Steve Kerr is going to utilize Steph for Sunday, assuming Steph is going to play. But whatever happens is probably going to work out for Sunday. It's not looking good. It's pretty much over, man, but it is what it is, man. You take the loss, learn from it, you get set for the next one. Back-to-backs are tough, like TP once said. TP once said it himself. Back-to-backs are a tough one. He said it himself. Melton inbounds it to Embiid. Embiid spinning, putting it up for 2. Trying to put it back as Embiid, and Embiid puts it back the 3rd time on all these offensive rebounds. 31 seconds left. It is a close game, yes. 11-0 run for the Sixers in the last 2:20. Doncic is surrounded and takes a touchdown pass to Josh Green over to Irving. And Irving is going to be fouled by James Harden. But hey, man, we turned a blowout into something that people could actually watch. You know, we turned a blowout into a close game, you know? Now, I'll give the Mavs credit. You know, they played a good game, but, you know, we played a good game. It was just too little too late for us to do it, to make a comeback. And Josh Green inbounds it over to Bertans, and he will be fouled by Tobias Harris. Rather, that's Maxi Kleber, not Davis Bertans. Not sure why I keep thinking that's Davis Bertans. Bertans is obviously 41. Kleber is 42. First one of the line from Maxi Kleber is no good. Somehow in the world, the Sixers get this all the way down to the other end and make a shot. I will be amazed. I feel like you have to put it in the hands of Harden or Maxi, though. Second one on the line for Kleber is no good either. Maxi going to spin. Maxi going to go finger roll layup. It's no good. He should have been fouled. They're not going to call a foul. And Kyrie Irving's going to shoot free throws here. I was surprised. I was shocked that Maxi did not get fouled on this play. Like, dude, there was no way Maxi did not get fouled on this play. And Doc was having his chitter-chatter with Maxi. Hey, you know, we made this game entertaining, you know. We made this game something special for people to watch, you know. Can't win them all. You can win some. You can't win them all, though, you know. And it's tough to win on back-to-backs, so I wouldn't be surprised if we would have lost this game. I wasn't actually shocked that we lost this game, you know. First one of the line for Kyrie Irving is good. But, you know, everyone that's on my backdrop, you know, Maxi, the jersey that I'm wearing, and being Harden, they were all good tonight, you know. There's just the surrounding players. Second one of the line is good for Kyrie Irving, and he's got 40 points. Maxi gets it to Harden. Back to Maxi. 2-1 and Embiid just for the heck of it. And it's no good. And the Dallas Mavericks are going to get the win over the Philadelphia 76ers. 133-126. But hey, we made this game entertaining. We made it fun for people to watch, you know. But, you know, it's tough to win on back-to-backs, man. So, it would have been tough for us to win this game, honestly. $133-126, the final score. The Mavs will be able to get the win here tonight. You know, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, man, they both played a really nice game, you know. That duo is going to be a great duo going forward for the rest of the season. You know, Sixers lose this game by 7, man. Tough one to swallow, but, you know, take the L, learn from it, move on to the next, which is on Saturday against Milwaukee. Let's try to bounce back on Saturday, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and grab the computer real quick, go over the final stats, and then we'll get out of here. All right, guys, I'm back, man. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to reboot the scoreboard here, reboot everything. Guys, again, man, appreciate everybody that's came through and support, man. We still got 3 people up in here. Appreciate you guys. Really do appreciate everyone still tuning in, man. But, you know, tough one on the road to take, man. But, you know, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over the final stats now, and then we're going to get on out of here. So starting on the Philadelphia 76ers side, Joel Embiid ended up leading the way for the Philadelphia 76ers with 35 points, 8 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals. Tyrese Maxey following that up with 29 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. James Harden with 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 13 assists. Yeah, I knew James Harden had at least like 6 turnovers in this game. D'Anthony Melton finishing with 12 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 steals off the bench. Tobias Harris finishing with 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Jalen McDaniels finishing with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. PJ Tucker finishing with 3 points straight up. Paul Reed finishing with 2 points, a rebound, and an assist each, as well as a steal and a block each. And then Shake Milton finishes with 2 points, a rebound, and an assist each to end off the final stats for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now we're to the Dallas Mavericks side. Luka Doncic ends up leading the way for the Dallas Mavericks with 42 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists, and a steal. Kyrie Irving following that up with 40 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. Reggie Bullock finishing with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Christian Wood finishing with 10 points and 2 rebounds off the bench. Maxi Kleber finishing with 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists off the bench. Tim Hardaway Jr. finishing with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist off the bench. Josh Green finishing with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists, as well as a steal. And then Dwight Powell finishing with 4 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist, as well as 3 steals and a block to end off the final stats for the Dallas Mavericks. Now to the team stats now. The Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 57.7% from the field to the Dallas Mavericks 54.9%. The Dallas Mavericks finished shooting the ball 52.1% from three-point range to the Philadelphia 76ers 44.4%. The Philadelphia 76ers finished shooting the ball 82.8% from the free throw line to the Dallas Mavericks 66.7%. The Philadelphia 76ers ended up out-rebounding the Dallas Mavericks in this game 37-31, and both teams tied in offensive rebounds with 5 offensive rebounds each. The Philadelphia 76ers out-assisted the Dallas Mavericks 28-26. The Philadelphia 76ers had more steals than the Dallas Mavericks, 9-8. Both teams each had a block in this game. The Dallas Mavericks barely beat the Philadelphia 76ers in the turnover battle 14-13. Philadelphia 76ers with more points in the paint than the Dallas Mavericks 60-34. And a total of 46 personal fouls called, 24 on the Philadelphia 76ers and 22 on the Dallas Mavericks. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that is how the foul stats come to an end, man. Tough one to take, man, but, you know, it's really tough to win 2 straight games, especially on a back-to-back. You know, it's really tough. Tough loss on the road. Yeah, that's true. But like you said before, TP1, you say it right here yourself. Back-to-back games are tough. And I can't agree more with that. But, you know, the way we started out was really not going to cut it. You know, the fact that, however, though, we made this game, you know, entertaining. We made this game good for people to enjoy. I really think it's something that we can definitely be proud of ourselves of. We just need to get off to better starts, and I think we can have it in the bag. If we get off to a better starts, and if we can stop like future duos in the future, man, if we can do something like that, and if we can just play a little bit better on defense and be a little bit more efficient with the shooting, we should be able to figure things out and get right back on track. Next game for the Philadelphia 76ers is on Saturday, where they will take on the Milwaukee Bucks. I will unfortunately not be streaming that game, so do not look out for a live stream on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm looking at the NBA schedule. Hang on, ladies and gents. If I'm looking at the NBA schedule, I should be able to be back to do the game on Monday, March 6th, where the Philadelphia 76ers will take on the Atlanta Pacers. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have anything else to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think on that note, I think that's pretty much going to do it for me, man. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, man. I'll talk to you guys on the next one, man. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all, man. God bless and peace.